Hello and welcome. This is my race vlog from my Mount Panorama race in RCI Friday League. This is Split 7. Split 2 Max cannot make the race, and Comfy started from P9. They have a dry race, and as you can see in Split 7 we started in wet. The condition was heavy rain and not storm, but the track was wet and more rain coming. So 10 and 30 minutes later we will have more rain. So it stays rain. I started in wet tires, and my tire pressures are 32 psi all around because I didn't practice at all in wet condition, and I didn't have tire setups and pressures, and yeah, I made a mistake. So the car feels okay. Traction control is 7, ABS in 8. Everything looks okay. You can see I don't have any issues. Qualified myself for P11. During the practice, I did the second fastest lap. That was my previous video there, 2:02.910. So I'm super comfortable in the car. Everything looks okay. Maybe I'm not super happy to be in the rain. I'm making a small mistakes, but I keep it cool and save it. Maybe I'm not super happy to be being in the rainy condition with our quality of drivers. It's not about the quality, but the confidence what they have in the rain. And yeah, if you can see, everyone is like sliding a little bit, and this is when I'm making my first overtake from the grass. If you remember my Spa wet race, I like to overtake people when I'm touching the green, but yeah, this was safe. My speed was way higher than the guy behind me, so yeah. Everything looks okay, everything looks under control, and I'm starting to chase down this Ferrari in front of me. And we're just coming down from Skyline. I can see the Ferrari struggling. Yeah, mid-engine car in Mount Panorama, but they have their own challenges. We lost one Lexus there, so this is one more position for me. Very few mistakes made. We don't have a massive crash like in Split 3 at the start, so everything was safe. Everyone was respecting the others, so we don't have massive contacts. And again, I have superior top speed, more confidence, and I'm keeping a little bit left side because he's trying to take back the position. But yeah, I managed to overtake the Ferrari in the same spot when I have the previous overtake. So the car is okay. The Nissan is almost the same pace as me. The BMW front of them is a little bit struggling, but at the moment I'm in P7 position, P6 the Nissan, and P5 for the BMW. If you can see to the front, you can see P1. So I'm around 10 seconds behind P1 after lap 3. So at the moment you holding me back, it's already behind me, and the cars front of me, almost all of them is front engine. We have a Ferrari who's leading, but everyone is front engine front of me except the Ferrari. So Bentley, Nissan, BMW, and I think maybe one more Aston Martin. And yeah, we're just using the advantage because we have weight on the front tires, so we can turn better than the mid-engine cars. We have one guy with maybe with the Lambo is still in P4 with a mid-engine, but yeah, everything looks under control. I'm starting to feel myself good in the car. When I come in here, I'm not slipping, I'm not scaring myself to overtaking, and if you can see the confidence and the pace difference, I'm easily catching up with the guys in the Skyline. And when we're coming downhill, the BMW will make a mistake here. A little bit, he went a little bit wide, but But now they have a better corner exit, and yeah, again, just a rubber band effect. I'm getting a little bit back, a little bit closer, but in the braking and in top speed, I'm paired with the guys. They are not faster than me, so I'm confident I can catch them up. This is 1 hour 15 minutes race, so I'm not stressing myself to overtake them in lap 1, lap 2. I'm again doing the same tactics, sacrificing positions if it's necessary, just to keep my car touchless and spotless. So everything is fine in one point, but I have the Ferrari behind me. The Ferrari just chasing me a little bit. They have some places where the 555 Ferrari is super fast, but when we go into strong straight lines, I have better speed. And I was surprised because in Skyline, when I expecting the Ferrari will be a little bit more agile, more fast, I'm gaining speed on him and from others. So back to my trusty Lexus. I'm super wide here, so the apex is still something what I'm still searching on this corner, but I'm tiny bit slower than usual, trying to avoid curbs as much as possible, and my lap times is around 2:14, 2:15. The Nissan touched the wall here, so he definitely feel the pressure, because again, we are in Skyline and I'm getting too super close to him. So let's see. When we're coming down to Skyline again, this is the point when I need to brake earlier, and we are super safe again to avoid the BMW. He had a massive damage. I think he's heading straight to the pit and fix his car. So this is one more position for me. Couple of laps ahead, we are in lap 7 now. P2 is the Lambo, P1 is a Ferrari, and these two guys in front of me is P3 and P4. The Mercedes is touching the wall when they're coming downhill, and I realized then when I'm following him, he making lots of mistakes. So again, he cannot make this turn, and when we're coming down here, he's holding back the car behind me. He's trying to chase me down. But yeah, the Ferrari is still chasing me. I'm P4, he's P5. In front of me there is a Nissan plus one Lamborghini. So yeah, everything looks fine according to the plan. I'm not going to change my tires just yet. I have 0 damage or maybe a minimal in the back. Definitely my damage is less than 5 seconds, so I have nothing to worry. The tires are a little bit overinflated, so still 32-ish around. When you see the tire HUD element, it shows I have a little bit middle bumps on the tires, so it's overinflated. Some of the breakpoints I will start suffering in the next 2 or 3 laps, so I will decide I will do an early pit stop. When everyone's saying when you're racing in the rain, it's hard and you will suffer a lot, I'm always reminding myself I'm not the only one who has issues. We can see the Mercedes had issues. Before that, they have some car who had issues. There is one Lexus who just teleported back to the pit. I think one Mercedes already left the race, and I'm chasing down the Nissan. And front of the Nissan there is a Bentley. In front of them there is a P1, P2. So I think I'm P5 now, and I'm heading. I'm making very good pace. My race pace is it's just 1 second behind P1, but faster than everyone else on the track. So starting from P11, I'm P5 now. I think I said before I was P4, but I'm P5. and the Nissan Bentley won Lamborghini and Ferrari ahead of me. And when coming uphill, I just get a double yellow warning from my trusted crew chief, and I'm just a little bit slowing down to prepare myself to don't touch anything. And yeah, the Nissan made a mistake. And when coming here, I'm just okay. Let's take this a little bit widely, and that was one back marker from the Lexus. So every people who see yellow flag and not slowing down, risking to ruin his own race. I think I lost here like 2 seconds against the Bentley, but I saved myself from a massive damage. Yeah, it's a little bit moved me out from my comfort zone. So at the moment I'm a little bit okay. What just happened? That guy was blocking the middle of the road, but yeah, it's better to slow down a little bit, lose a little bit of time, because 2 seconds sacrificing to avoid the people who's on the yellow flag, who causing the yellow flag, it's still better to lose that 2 seconds than go to the pit for an extra pit and losing 30-40 seconds plus repairing your damage if you accidentally hit them. So as I said, I'm super comfortable. The tires are a little bit started to overheat, and I had some issues with the grip, and I think for the next 2 lap I will getting closer to the Bentley, but I don't have a chance to attack him. So yeah, sooner or later my pit will be coming, and I made a mistake here. So you can see my braking point is almost the same place as usual, but the car just don't want to turn or brake on what I wanted. Yeah, I really like Mount Panorama. This is an extremely fun to race track, but you cannot make mistakes. And I was lucky enough for this race. All of the mistakes, all of the damage what I have, it's based on my own stupidity. So no one touched me, no one forced me to go somewhere where I don't want to. And in here I will misjudging one braking point and managed to reduce the damage a little bit. So I have like 15-20 seconds of damage on the car, but I misjudged only one braking point and the car is already toasted. And basically I was lucky here because I crushed the back and the side, so my steering is still straight. This is just bodywork damage as far as I can feel it. The car is going straight. My pace will be slower, like 1 second if I'm facing or racing to the top fastest lap, but at the moment I'm not. So I'm still faster than the guys in front of me. So I decided, okay, I'm not fixing the car. I misjudged all my braking, and at the moment I think in my mind, oh my god, I was so stupid to crashing the car. Why I went to that way? I watched back the replay, and I just didn't approach from the right place, the last corner when you're coming downhill. So it was 100% on me. And I think when we're coming in up here, I'm already calmed down in my head, and I just said, okay, yeah, shit happens, but I need to carry on. I still have like 40 minutes ahead of me. I have enough fuel to finish the race. The tires are okay. I'm still checking if I can do like dry track braking points, because at the moment, the first time in the race, I have a tire what is in 30 psi and not overinflated. So tires are okay. Car is turning. I'm heading for my chasing down the guys. I'm in P7, so I came out from P4 for pit, and I came back to P9. I already gained 2 positions, so yeah, I'm feeling okay. Making small mistakes, but this is nothing major. And when we're coming down, I'm confident that the car will be survived, so I don't need to do an extra pit. And again, we are in top of the mountain, chasing the back marker. And yeah, lots of mid-engine cars ahead of me. Ferrari, and the one Bentley. Uh, One of the Ferrari hitting the wall or making a very weird move. So I taking back this position, and the overtake was lucky on me, and the car front of me is a back marker. He already under blue flag. I'm chasing the Bentley ahead of him. I'm in P4 now, so that Ferrari who just hit the wall was ahead of me, but he didn't pit it yet. And this Ferrari is kind enough to releasing a little bit the throttle to let me safely pass him. So that was one more overtake, but this was a back marker. And yeah, that Bentley in front of me, he's my target. And yeah, I'm making one more mistake, but this is just a small mistake, so I don't get any track limit warning or anything. But yeah, I'm not perfect. I watch back. I was brake like 10 meters behind the board where usually I do, and I watch back my stream. The reason why I brake behind the board, because someone just killed the 150 board where usually I'm braking. So I just made a notice. Okay, something was wrong. Next lap, I need to use the landmarks instead of the braking boards, because someone destroyed that. I'm okay. I'm comfortable. The race is definitely going nicely. I'm just one position away from my podium, so I'm fighting for the second podium. I'm monitoring the lap time for the Bentley. I'm 1.5-2 seconds faster than him, so I easily can catch him. I still don't know where I can overtake him, but I think downhill I'm faster than almost everyone. I have almost zero wing in the back. So let's see what can I find in here. So we're coming here again. Every time when we're coming to the apexes, I start braking downshift. So the balance on the car feels almost too stable, but I don't have any issues. And in front of the Bentley we have Lamborghini, and yeah, that race is just too smooth for this point. So at the moment I'm starting to catching up with back markers. So P22, P21 is already behind me. We are around the P16 and P18, and some of the Lexus making a mistake again. Don't trick you. This is just some mistakes. So every time when you're reloading the replay, the braking points will be coming back, but during the race that 150 volt was missing. And we have a Lambo in front of the Bentley. We chasing the Lambo. I'm super safe, so I'm not using the curb right side to not spin on the finish line. Braking again on point, a little bit wide, but it's still manageable. Not using the curb because I can kill my car there. And when we're coming uphill, they are a little bit ahead of me, but I'm comfortable when going to the Skyline section. I can catch up with them, and yeah, everything is super nice. My tire pressure stays as it is, so 30 psi all around, and the Lambo making a small mistake here, and now this is my first chance when I go for big P3. So let's put some pressure on the Lambo, who make one more mistakes, and in here I think he just he has enough damage on his car, and I'm P3. So from now on, I have P2 in front of me. P1 is like 20 seconds ahead. I have no chance to catch P1. He's so much faster, and P2 is possible. So I starting to pushing like an idiot, and if you see, I start using curbs. I'm starting to being a little bit more aggressive than I should be, and getting very close to the Bentley. 20 minutes left from the race. I'm getting super close to the Bentley. I reduced from 3 seconds the gap to 1 second, and when we started this lap, I was below 1, so I think in this corner I was in 0.6 seconds behind the Bentley, and I'm start pushing hard. I'm starting to brake a little bit later and accelerate a little bit earlier, and yeah, in this moment I just realized, okay, if I'm pushing this hard and I'm chasing P2, I will crash my car, and I'm not finishing this race with a working car. So this was the moment when I had to make a decision. Should I chase P2 and possible wreck my car, or utilize my 50 seconds of cab what I have behind, don't do to the pit, and just bring it home. And I made a decision to collecting 58 points from the race is still better than no points, or less, like 10-15 points when I'm finishing like P12. So I started to slow down, calm down a little bit, not giving up my dreams to be P2, but be happy to have a possibility to finish in P3. So this was the moment when I had 50 seconds of damage on my car, plus 30 seconds for changing the tire if I'm changing tires. So I'm just, okay, calm down, bring it home. Yoshi just told me to don't push it, and yeah, this was the last risky move on my race. I messed up because I pushed a little bit too hard, but for another race I managed to bring it home. I finished in P3. Comfy started from P9. He has some Spinella, someone spawned him, and he finished in P9. So the race was fine for us. So I just want to say again, thank you for watching, thank you for being amazing and awesome. Stay safe, stay cool. I try to make a little bit more often race vlogs, but yeah, the only thing what happened, and I don't have any footage, our team had a 24-hour race in in RCI, World Endurance race, and they finished in P2 in AM class and P6 overall with a Ferrari. So Comfy Bricks, Yoshi and Max was driving that car, and they have some weird moments when they get wrecked, but yeah, the 24-hour race finishing in P2 in their class, amazing job. So thank you again, thank you for watching, stay safe, stay cool, and see you next time.